Extremely positive thing and change in the music industry that I've seen has been the women. I think the women have really defined their voices, and I feel most comfortable because I see all the women I look up to feeling comfortable enough to talk about the struggles or things that they've gone through. I think one of the experiences that I have had myself, I've experienced a lot with my health, and being able to talk about that confidently and hopefully experiencing that with other girls, that's kind of what I feel like. Even if it's not comfortable talking about a lot of stuff, I feel very, I don't know, I feel like I can really make a positive impact by sharing my story. I think it's such an important time where everybody can say what they feel and know that their platforms are used for something great. I'm so proud and happy to be a part of the industry while it is changing this way, and I couldn't be more honored to be a part of that.
Joined by our Woman of the Year, Selena Gomez.
Yes. Hello, I don't know how to sit. I feel like I'm not doing a good job.
You're
doing good. Stand. I'm sorry. I'm a little nervous.
No, you're great.
You're good.
I love that Selena Gomez gets nervous. That is very relatable.
Well, that happens a lot. I think I don't hide it very well. But yeah, I'm stoked to be here.
Well, congratulations on being our Woman of the Year.
Thank you.
What does that mean to you, and how do you feel?
To be honest, it is an honor, and I think specifically in music and right now with the voice that women have, it is really an honor. Honestly, I don't know if I feel like I deserve it sometimes, but I'm so honored to be a part of an industry where there's such big movement happening for women, and I think it's important, so I couldn't be more thrilled.
You've had a year full of ups and downs, and you've been very open about your kidney transplant. Fans want to know, how are you doing right now, physically, mentally?
I'm good, yeah. No, honestly, that whole experience made me look at life a little differently, and I'm grateful for that because I'm constantly having those moments of groundedness in my life, and a lot of people have seen those moments. So it feels good to just be able to share my story the way I want to, and I'm good. Yeah, I'm really good.
You know, some of those ups that we just talked about has been your music career this year. You've already had 4 top 40 hits on the Billboard Hot 100.
I think you need a high five for that, girl. High five.
And we're assuming they all must be from an album that's coming soon.
Right.
What can you say about the album that might surprise fans?
I'm constantly figuring that out. I think that's why I've been a little bit, I've really wanted to create the vision of my music, and I really wanted every song to be intentional this year. And that is leading to an album, but for the longest time I didn't really know what the album was going to be or what it was going to sound like. So I think it's going to be, again, not anything that I've really done before. So I'm pretty excited about it.
In our Billboard cover story, you opened up and talked about how Justin Bieber has had a big impact in your life. And I want to know, how would you say he's most influenced the person that you are today?
I mean, I don't think anybody truly actually cares. I think for me, what's been great is that I've been able to live the life that I've wanted for myself, and that doesn't always look the way maybe people think it should look, but it's not really my concern anymore.
I think that's a good place to be, right?
Yes, of course. Look, my family is great, my health is great, and I love deeply, and I think that's just who I am.
I love that about you.
I'm not really ashamed.
You've had such a long career in the industry. We were talking about how you were on Barney. That's how you got your start.
Which I didn't realize you were on Barney.
I didn't tell him.
I
was sure. Did you watch it? If you could go back and give younger Selena Gomez, who started out in Barney, advice about this industry, knowing what you know now, what would you say to her?
I would say so much, but I would just remind her, honestly, I would remind the younger version of me that she's doing a really great job, because I feel like she's going to need to hear that sometimes.
I love that you're so humble, but it is. I think that's what your fans love about you so much. When you wake up in the morning, what do you kind of say to yourself to keep yourself motivated and keep yourself positive?
I think for me, it's all about just when I sleep and if it's a good night's sleep.
It's like, are you getting enough sleep,
Selena?
Selena?
You know what I mean? No, I'll wake up and I'll just be like, man, I don't want to move right now. I'm enjoying my.
You've got real problems, just like the rest of us.
I know.
Please, I would hardly say that's any of that what's happening right now everywhere, but. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just important to know that I get to wake up every day and be alive. I think that's all I genuinely am grateful for.
And what are you most looking forward to in 2018?
I'm looking forward to music. I really am. I think it's going to be a cool time for me to start working on that and just getting into the swing of things and just living my life, being happy.
Girl, You go first.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, you know, we hope you have a fabulous evening inside. And we are so honored that you are here tonight.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
It's an honor to be
Congratulations.
here, so thank you guys so much.
And you look great as a blonde,
Thank
I have
you.
to say. Do you think blondes have more fun?
So far, I'm having a great time.
Awesome, Selena. Thank you so much.
Thank
Have
you
fun
so
tonight.
much.
Congratulations.
Oh, we're going to switch it right on out there.
Francia,
Hi.
how are you,
How are
girlfriend?
Good, I'm good. How are
Welcome.
you?
You look gorgeous.
Thanks. You guys
look
do
beautiful.
too. Wow.
I like the neon blue action
Thank
here.
you. I appreciate it.
Obviously, you came as Selena's date tonight.
I did.
Talk about this year. Obviously, the kidney transplant. What has been the most challenging part, and what has been the most positive part of this experience?
I think the operation in itself was really challenging. It was a really scary experience. I mean, growing up, you never think you're going to give up an organ, you know? But I think what's scary is knowing that she was 2 weeks away from kidney failure, and I didn't find that out till after the surgery. So
Wow.
just seeing my friend get sick, more sick and more sick, has just, it was hard, but at the same time, so positive for our friendship. And it got us closer, but also I learned so much this year about myself. I mean, it was a very humbling experience. I had to ask for help for the first time in a really long time. I mean, this is very personal, but I couldn't put on my own underwear. That was really hard.
I believe it.
That was
Talk
really
about a humbling moment, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you know, I was 28 years old at the time, and I was like, hey, I need help going to take a shower, you know? But I'm a better person because of that whole experience. I've learned so much from Selena growing up in our friendship, and I'm really honored to be able to do this for her tonight.
Mike, I just want to say, my heart is racing and palpitating because of that story that you just said, no lie. And that is so incredible.
Yeah,
I don't even know what, I'm sorry.
I appreciate
I'm a
it.
little choked up.
I appreciate it. You know, I'm just glad I was able to do it. We were in an emergency situation, and I volunteered, and I'm glad that I was a match, because I was in a 2-hour course that you were supposed to take beforehand, where there was a sister trying to be a match for her own blood sister, and she wasn't, and doctors were trying to figure that out. So the fact that she and I were a match, that's like slim to none chance. So I'm just glad that I was able to do it.
You know,
and she's
fate.
standing here and being honored, and like I've been seeing her career soar from when we were like teenagers. It's just amazing.
That picture that you guys posted on Instagram, holding hands before you went into surgery, touched all of us. I remember waking up and seeing it, and just same thing, and just
Yes.
getting choked up over it. What did you guys? You want to
Actually, that was after surgery.
No.
That was after
Was it
surgery.
really?
So she already had my kidney at that
Oh
point.
my goodness.
Wow. I was going to ask, what were the last words you guys said to each other when you parted ways to
I
go
love
into
you.
surgery?
That was it. I love you.
And the night before?
Yeah, we spent the night together the night before. We were at a hotel, and we just ate, and we were just calm. We actually didn't even talk about it. We prayed a lot, and we just knew everything was going to be okay. And just the last words were, I love you.
And you said you've learned so much from Selena. What's been the number one thing that she's taught you in your friendship?
Just generosity. Her work ethic is incredible, and just being transparent. It's really hard for me to be vulnerable, and she has no problem being that, not only with us, but like even with the world. That was the first personal thing I've ever had come out, and I was really nervous about it. And I even called her before the interview, and I said, is there anything you want me to stay away from? And she goes, no, everyone knows my life already. Just be transparent. I want you to be you, and I want the world to get to know you. So, you know, it's just been really awesome having her as a guide as I've been growing in my career too.
Well, you are an inspiration. Your
you.
friendship is very inspiring
Yeah.
to both of us.
I
so
appreciate it.
I hope you have a wonderful night.
Have a wonderful
Thank
evening.
you.
Thank
Celebrate
you
your
so much
friend
for
and
being
celebrate
here.
yourself
I get
as
to
well.
present her the award. It's
So
cool.
good.
Yeah, I mean, I said it earlier, but I was like, you know what? We've always dreamt about going to prom. We didn't get to go, and I feel like I'm crowning this year's prom
Shut
queen.
up. Yes, there you go.
And you look like the
There
same
you
brown
go.
dress, it
Thank
feels
you.
like.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have fun tonight.
Thank you
Have
so
fun
much.
tonight.
We'll
Appreciate it.
talk
Thank
to you
you.
soon.
All right, bye.
We're going to see what's going on backstage with Tetris right now.